This week, we're back at it with what's going on in the real estate market right now. Hi, I'm Eric Lowry with the Lowry team and eXp Realty. And this week, we're going to talk about, dig back in, what is going on in the real estate market in our area right now. There's a lot going on, to be frank. First, let's tackle sales. What's going on with home sales in our area? The home sales year over year for the first 2 months, January and February of this year, compared to the first 2 months of 2022, home sales are down 26.24%. Sounds big, right? That sounds like a big number. It's kind of about where we've been trending the last probably 4 or 5 months for sure. It's actually a little bit on the low side of that. We were up to a little over 28% down year over year. So small improvement there. But that's really comes as no surprise to anyone. Home sales are down. I think we all know that. And we're probably going to see these percentage declines for the next few months as we're still comparing against some pretty strong months last year. As we get into later in the year, those numbers, those percentages of declines will tamp down. They won't be as big of a gap because the second half of last year is when the real estate market actually started to slow down. Average sale prices, though, this seems counterintuitive perhaps to the sales coming down, but average sales price is up 6% compared to the same 2 months last year. Home prices are still rising, largely being driven by the fact there's still pretty good buyer demand, even with sales down. And there's such a shortage of homes for sale. There just isn't a lot of inventory out there. So when new listings come on the market, they're selling quickly and they're selling for close to or above full price still. And so it's still driving the average sale price up. We are seeing no evidence anywhere in our marketplace where home prices are coming down. Days on market up slightly over the same 2 months of last year. Days on market's right now running around 33 days on average for homes before they sell, go under contract. That's compared to 23 last year at the same time. So definitely up a bit. But historically speaking, 33 days is still remarkably quick for the average days on market. And interestingly enough, I think that's being somewhat inflated by there are some listings that are selling, they're taking too long to sell. They're being mispriced when they come on the market based on their condition and location and area they're in and so forth. The average is, I think, propped up a bit by those. When I look at what's coming on the market, what's the new listings that are selling each week, a large proportion of those listings are selling pretty quickly, and those are not selling for anything less than full price in almost all cases. And I'm seeing a lot of homes selling in 1 day, 2 days. So that 33-day number is actually being drawn out by some homes that are actually just staying on the market way too long. 71% of new listings sold in the first 30 days on the market so far this year. 71%. That compares to last year, 80%. So you can see there's a small decline in that, but new listings coming on the market that are priced right are still selling very, very quickly. As I mentioned, the inventory of homes for sale is very low right now. And so that makes this a great time to sell if that's in your plans, if you're thinking about it. It is a terrific time to sell a home right now. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You might be saying, well, it's a great time to sell, but Eric, I also need to buy a home. And that's something we can definitely help with as well. There are many ways to manage that transition from needing to sell to actually buying also and overcoming and navigating that fear of, will there be something for you to buy? One of the ways that is possible for us to think about that and help you is we have a lot of buyers we're working with right now that we're having trouble finding homes for. We may, in fact, have a buyer for your home and might be able to put something together where we have a buyer we can match to your home, where we can negotiate the terms and time things out so that you then have time to go find your next home without worrying about being homeless. So if you're thinking about selling your home or if you're thinking about buying a home, we'd love to help. Please give me a call. You can reach me at 513-657-2500. Thank you, and I'll talk to you next time.